Hey there, greetings. My name is Karina and welcome. Thank you for visiting my video. Today I'm going to show you my slightly creative, slightly conventional, but very boho ways of displaying and storing jewelry. I use a couple different systems for storing my jewelry, and I kind of live by the if you use it, then display it kind of mindset. I don't like to stick things too far away because honestly I forget they exist. So I use 3 different systems. One of them is out in the open, one of them is out on display, and then another one is hidden away. And I have the hidden away in a couple of different spots. So if you're intrigued at all, I hope you'll join me on this video tour and tutorial of the different ways to store your jewelry. That I like to use for storing my jewelry. The first system that I really enjoy is an open system, and the reason I like an open system is because I can be rolling around at night forgetting that I had put in earrings that morning and I get stabbed behind my ear, and that's when I remember. By that point I'm comfortable in bed and I don't want to turn on any lights, so I take them out and I kind of just feel for the tray, drop them in, and then they're there in the morning. Easy peasy. And I love this tray. This one I got from Target, and the scallop design is just so feminine and organic and pretty. I like the gold detail with the white. You know, totally fits with any decor. The second system that I love is a closed system, and I use these in my kitchen and in my bathroom. It's not often that I need to take jewelry off in my kitchen, but if I'm picking up in other areas of the house and I've, put down my jewelry somewhere and I just need a quick place to stick it before I can figure out where I want to put it more long term, I have this little tagine that I got from Globin, and the design is just so pretty, fits in perfectly with the kitchen, and there it goes. And this is actually just jewelry that, again, other people have left here, or jewelry that I've set aside just in case some friends' daughters may want some jewelry to play with, stuff that I'm not keeping. This is a container that I got from the thrift store, and I don't use it for jewelry. In fact, there's nothing in it right now, but I think if you do thrift and you like a more eclectic bohemian vibe, then definitely, look for small brass containers like this. They're great for storing small pieces of jewelry. The 2 that I keep in my bathroom are for people who visit and leave their jewelry, and it's a wood container from Globin, and it's full of jewelry people have taken off and left at my house. And this one I also got from the thrift store, and it keeps a couple of small containers and costume jewelry that I've taken off after a long day. And when you get into the bathroom, you don't really want to brave the coldness of the hallway to the bedroom or whatever. If you, have a master bathroom situation, you may not have to worry about that like I do, but that's where I put stuff in the interim. Now I do have a larger case, and it's actually a vintage scarf holder. I can't remember the exact verbiage my mom used when she gifted it to me, but it's this box, scarf box, maybe, and it's got like a picture frame on the front with this vintage picture and a little knob that pulls up. And this is just where I'm keeping a couple of larger pieces that don't really fit in the smaller containers, nor do they fit on, well, I guess I could make them fit, but I have this picture frame that I've added hooks to on the bottom, and I'm going to show you that next. But I just hang that on my wall, and all of my bracelets and necklaces are up here. Anklets as well. I do like anklets, so there's some of those up here. But that just hangs and it's perfect. I can see what I have. It doesn't take up any closet space because I have a very tiny closet, and it goes by the whole keep what you use daily on display. So those are the 3 systems I use. I would love to know what you use to store your jewelry. Do you use a traditional jewelry box, or do you have some other systems in place? I would love to see them. You can show me on Instagram at the Boho Abode, or just leave them in the comments. Tell me what you do. Let's go ahead and roll into a clip on how I turned this regular old clearance picture frame into jewelry storage. So to create your own photo jewelry frame storage, you're going to want to find a frame made out of a soft enough material that you can either pierce with a thumbtack, or you're going to want to find a metal frame that is soft enough and hollow to where you can use a drill bit to pierce it. So here's what I did, and what I would recommend doing is finding a wood frame, real wood, and finding it for cheap too. Look for clearance, look at thrift stores. Don't spend a ton of money on a frame for storing your jewelry, because there's plenty of options that are budget friendly. What you're going to do with it is take your thumbtack and you're going to poke holes in the bottom of the frame where you want your hooks to be. So poke and poke and poke. My holes are already done just to make the video easier, but you get the point. You would take that and poke it to start a hole for your screw-in hooks. I get these in sets at the dollar store, so everything is super inexpensive. They work perfectly. We're not holding anything too heavy. It's just jewelry. And what you're going to do is get the point pressed into the hole created by the thumbtack, and while pushing, screw. And the hooks will create their own little spots to go into. Okay, once you have all of the hooks in, I chose to do 5 because that gives me enough space to keep the pieces from getting too jumbled and tangled. This is when you'll want to do your hanging hardware. Instead of trying to mark out the holes for each of these, I decided to take some steel wire and connect them and loop it back onto itself, because the weight of the jewelry down here can cause it to tip either way. This just gives me an easy way to just shift it back and forth a little bit without too much effort and trouble. And we lift it into place. And now I'm going to grab my jewelry and hang it up. To Christina of the DIY Mommy for putting together this challenge for DIY and decor organization. So make sure you check out the link below to see her video, and the other link below that for the full playlist of all of the YouTubers who have contributed videos to this DIY and decor organization challenge. I will talk to you guys soon. Please like, comment, subscribe.